welcome to News BITZ. I am Mami Efakopna, bringing you the latest stories making waves today. From international diplomacy to domestic advancements, we've got a mix of important updates for you. Let's take a look at what's happening right now. President John Dramani Mahama visits Mali to strengthen bilateral ties and regional cooperation. Vice President Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman advocates for ongoing dialogue on women's rights year-round. In education, Savannah College of Education officially integrated into Ghana's public system. And there was a road safety decongestion exercise in Seri-Wioso. That's a quick look at today's top stories. We will take a short break, but don't go away. When we return, we will dive into details of these headlines and more. Stay with us for all the updates right here on News BITZ.
Changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. And in the valleys, keep your head up high. Dare to dream with Puma drinks. Puma, Puma, yeah. Believe it, you can achieve. Puma, Puma, oh yeah. Clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make we set the Puma, oh yeah, come alive. Puma, Puma, let me hear you. Puma. Puma drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
Thanks for staying with us. Welcome back to News BITZ on channel MOE. I am Mami Efakopna, and now let's dive into details of our top stories. President John Dramani Mahama recently visited Bamako, Mali, to discuss enhancing bilateral relations, boosting economic growth, and addressing regional security challenges. His visit highlights the strong bond between Ghana and Mali, established by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and President Modibo Keita. The president's trip is part of his ongoing effort to reinforce Ghana's policy of good neighborliness. He was warmly welcomed by Mali's leader, General Assimi Goita, before holding talks at the presidential palace. The visits will continue with stops in Niger and Burkina Faso. On International Women's Day, Vice President Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman urged ongoing discussions on women's issues. She reaffirmed the country's commitment to women's empowerment and eliminating violence against women, emphasizing the importance of accelerating action for gender equity. In the education sector, the Ministry of Education, in partnership with the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, has announced that Savannah College of Education is now part of Ghana's public college system. This transition, after meeting all required standards, will allow the college to benefit from state funding and resources. It also aims to expand access to teacher education, improve training quality, and promote equity in underserved regions. The ministry commended all parties involved in facilitating the move, aligning with Ghana's broader educational reforms. Still on education, the Ghana Education Service (GES) has pledged to enhance opportunities for women's education, empowering them to pursue their dreams and become leaders in their communities. Join us in accelerating action for women's education and creating a brighter future for all. Now, the MP for Memphis Central, Honorable Joanna Jan Kujo, has highlighted the need for greater women's participation in governance and leadership. She proposed strategies like reserved seats and leadership training to support women in politics. She said this at the 2025 Women's Dialogue in Accra. The event, attended by key policymakers and dignitaries, focused on advancing women's rights, equity and empowerment, and celebrated Ghana's cultural heritage with music and dance. Honorable Kujo thanked Vice President Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman for the platform to drive change for women. Still on International Women's Day, the Otumfuo Osei the Second Foundation, led by Lady Julia Osei, hosted a mentorship masterclass in Kumasi for senior high school girls. The events aim to empower young women towards gender equality, with speakers emphasizing the importance of increasing female participation in technology and entrepreneurship. Now, let's get into some environmental news. In a joint operation, the Forestry Commission's Rapid Response Unit, alongside military personnel, successfully removed illegal miners from the Tano and Ria Forest Reserve in the Angie Forest District's Western North region. The operation led to the seizure of excavators and bulldozers used in illegal mining activities. The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Emmanuel Amakofibua, commended the combined task force for their efforts, reaffirming the government's commitment to safeguarding the nation's forest reserves. To some road safety news, a decongestion exercise aimed at improving road safety was carried out in Sebibioso by the National Road Safety Authority, NRSA, alongside the Ghana Highway Authority, Sebibioso Municipal Assembly, Urban Roads, and the Ghana Police Service. The initiative, led by Municipal Assembly's Road Safety Committee, seeks to enhance mobility and ensure the safety of road users. Road safety committees formed by the NRSA and local government are crucial to these efforts. In health news, the Ghana Health Service has reported no new cholera-related deaths in the last 3 weeks, marking progress in the fight against the disease. Vaccination efforts have reached nearly 99% of the targeted population, with surveys now being conducted to ensure full coverage. In sports, Ghanaian footballer Antoine Semenyo has praised Michael Essien as the greatest Ghanaian to have played in the English Premier League. Essien, a Chelsea legend, won multiple trophies, including the UEFA Champions League, and is regarded by Semenyo as one of the top players in the league's history. Great Britain's Jeremiah Zhu has claimed the European Indoor Athletics Championship in a thrilling 60 meters final, setting a personal best of 6.49 seconds. He narrowly defeated Sweden's Larsson, who finished in the same time with teammate Andrew Robertson, securing third place in 6.55 seconds. Azu, born in Rotterdam but raised in Wales, celebrated his first individual gold. The victory took place in Apeldoorn, Netherlands, where a supportive crowd cheered him on. Let's move to some international news. In South Sudan, clashes in Upper Nile State between forces loyal to President Salva Kiir and First Vice President Riek Machar threatened South Sudan's fragile peace agreement. The fighting, which led to the arrest of 2 ministers and a deputy army chief, follows years of civil war that claimed nearly 400,000 lives. The U.S. has ordered non-emergency staff to leave, citing ongoing violence, while a UN helicopter was attacked, killing 1 crew member. The UN warns of a dangerous regression in human rights and urges leaders to refocus on peace and democratic progress. In Kenya, police used tear gas to disperse protesters who attempted to occupy a church in Nairobi after it received a 20 million shilling donation from President William Ruto. The donation of Jesus Rina Ministry sparked backlash among young Kenyans facing high living costs. President Ruto defended the gift and offered a similar donation to a church in Eldoret. Last year, Kenya's Catholic and Anglican leaders rejected donations, citing concerns about political influence on the church. That wraps up the news bits for now. Thank you for joining us. My name is MOE, and we will be back with more updates soon. Have a great day and stay tuned to Channel MOE.
Changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. And in the valleys, keep your head up high. Dare to dream with Puma drinks. Puma, Puma. Yeah, believe it, you can achieve. Puma, Puma. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make we set the blessing vibe. Oh yeah, come alive. Puma, Puma. Let me hear you. Puma.
Puma Drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, welcome to EdTech Masterclass, where technology intersects with education. In Africa, over 70% of our population are below the age of 30 years, and the world is waiting to see what we can offer.
If you're good at doing something, AI will make you better. If you're lazy, AI will replace you.
Nelson Mandela once said, education is the weapon to develop any nation. At Channel MOE, we seek to propagate that, in our case, to build them for tomorrow's leadership. EdTech Masterclass comes your way this and every Mondays on Channel MOE.